Now we're recording.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, episode 8. Yay!
8.
Woo! We've got this far. What were we doing? This guy, this kidnapper, he has stole our girl. And we're going to get her back, maybe. She might be in another castle. That was Mario reference.
Mario. Oh,
Good old Mario. I truly believe that I am the Mario to your Luigi, Harry.
I also believe that,
In stature, in personality, in physicality.
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi. Oh, what's this?
And Stephen is Peach.
Stephen is Peach.
Stephen is Peach.
No, maybe he's Yoshi.
Yeah, he's his own little thing, isn't he?
He's just his own little thing. And there's many of him in different colours. That is definitely not him. That is not him whatsoever.
No.
He is the most rigid character. Who is the most... He's a thwomp.
See, I'm not a Mario person. I know. I mean,
He's
everyone knows
the
Mario.
big square that just does the same thing over and over again. We keep laying into him so hard. I love him, really.
We do.
It's a bit of a shame to lay into him before he's even come onto the channel.
Yeah, you'll be.
But
yes, there is a third one of us who will be.
That reminds me of a meme. Go on.
Who will be joining us just in lockdown. Me and Ashley live together. Stephen does not live with us. So it's a little difficult with the lockdown. And we are paying attention to the rules. Oh, I see that guy sneak. I do believe we should do... I remember Funhouse did a thing. I don't watch them anymore because it's all changed. So they are kind of funny, but I haven't watched them for a while. But they had Lawrence. They used to have Lawrence and IGN talk for a laptop.
Right.
They used to go to Lawrence, and then Lawrence would talk for a laptop.
I see. Oh, look at this.
Nice.
Can I... Oh, okay, I just have to avoid it. I thought I could, set it off.
What is it? Oh, it's a trap.
It's a bear trap.
All I could see was the glow.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Don't blame me there. I wish this game would just, pick a side. For my camera to be on. This is definitely not much going on over here, huh?
Well, I mean,
You're right there, Harry.
yeah, I've ate a fair amount today.
Nice.
And proper food as well, not just shitty food.
Good.
Trying to put on that weight again.
Yeah.
You know, IBS and that. It's like they want me
IBS
to
is
stay
a
slim.
bitch.
Yeah.
You know what IBS stands for? It bitchin' sucks.
Yeah, I'll take that.
There's a lot of them. Jesus Christ. They're very shiny though. But not all. Oh, okay. It's only shiny when you put your torch on it. That makes sense.
I tell you what, if I talk about fears, somewhat, the whole bear trap thing does bother me.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I don't ever... I feel like I would be alright in a sense, mentally, be able to get on with it eventually, because there's things I think about and can't stop thinking, switch off, but I don't like the idea of a bear trap being one of them, going off on me, no one wants that, of course, but
yeah.
it's a little bit more than, I feel like I think about it more than the average person. Do you know what I mean? I watch a lot of horrors, I watch a lot of films.
I don't think that you've got that issue in this country.
No.
I don't think there are any bear
and I'm
traps
quite appreciative of that.
Yeah.
I feel like America is tiptoes, man. I just feel like if I go to America, I'm gonna be like everywhere. I'm just gonna be like, these motherfuckers got guns.
Yeah, you have to tiptoe physically. You have to tiptoe politically,
everything,
emotionally.
I'm on someone's land. He's coming at me with a shotgun.
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
Right, didn't know.
Jeez, I walked in the wrong direction. Okay, where are we going? We gotta go over here or something? I'm a little bit confused and lost, Harry. What are we doing?
The map is there.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
I can barely talk because I do the same, but I mean...
I've watched plenty of YouTubers that are way less observant than we are.
Yeah.
So, oh, Here we go. It's just a case of being observant, really, with
With life.
with life.
For everything, man.
Yeah, as long as you're observant, you're probably doing okay.
Just be careful. Like we were saying earlier, you know, try not to, more in a metaphorical sense, a literal sense. Don't offend anyone. Don't hurt anyone. What's your intent?
Yeah.
Just try and be blessed, you know.
Oh, shot him right in.
Go on, son.
There
Nice,
we go.
beautiful shooting.
Thank you. I try. Kinda. I sort of try. We've got a lot of bullets. Nice. I think in the nightmare mode you really don't get many bullets. And that's how it gets really, really tricky.
Got him.
Ah! I was looking at the cliff.
Look, I see now. I like that whole isolate feel. That's why I like the small town America stuff.
Yeah. Basically, you'll scream and no one can hear you.
Yeah. How I see it is they will scream and no one will hear them.
Ah! What was that? Yeah, what the hell?
Although I mean that in the act of self-defense, just putting it out there. You know,
Well, I
would never
totally
hunt
missed
someone.
what you said.
No, it's okay. I'm just covering my back before people cancel me.
Before you've even got going.
I was just saying they will be hearing them scream, not me. You know,
Right.
flipping it,
Right.
but
Oh.
everything will be in self-defense. That. On your left.
Yep. I got him.
Nice. Do you know what? I didn't notice this before. It kind of gives me the Resi 4 vibes a little bit as also.
It was probably an inspiration, to be honest.
That, I don't... Look, man, I don't want to go off on tangents here, man, but...
No,
that,
go on all of the tangents.
Resident Evil 4 is a good game, yes. And I'm a Resi fan. I like 1, 2 and 3. They are my favourite ones. I love 7. I'm looking forward to 8. I love the Resis. But that game is why it got so shit.
What, Resi 4?
Resi 4
Okay.
is why Resi 5 was the way it was, and Resi 6 was even the way it was.
I can see it. I didn't really play 4.
It's
I
good,
see
man.
it.
You like
I
it,
see
I
it.
reckon. It's not scary enough to do anything.
Yeah. Resi 5 was my first Resi game. I'm not gonna lie, I liked the action elements to it.
And that's what I'm saying. I think that's why people loved 4, because it wasn't as scary. More casual people, like more people started playing it. It sold well. You know, it got more people involved, and it was less of a horror game. Still horror. 4 was anyway, but 5 not as much. 6. No.
Oh, you just really came out of nowhere, huh?
Fucker came out of nowhere.
I was minding my own damn business. This guy's just like, this is a big guy. This game suffers from like not having any female bad guys as well. Yeah,
It doesn't have to be, right?
Well, that I remember it. Like, I know that men are scary and everything, but
Listen, man, anyone is scary, bro.
oh yeah,
If they're shouting and screaming at you, man or woman with an
man,
axe.
some of the scariest people I know are women.
Yeah, like...
my ex.
It can be mad times, man.
They're scary for the wrong reasons. Not like like they're not intimidating scary. They're crazy scary.
Yeah. What, women? How dare you?
Not all
No,
women.
no,
my
no.
ex.
I know. No, it's just again, individual. So.
Like I know there's the whole.
Go on.
No, I know there's the whole cliche of like, oh, my ex was crazy, but my ex was crazy.
Sometimes, true, man. Sometimes you gotta go. But look, I can't remember what the statistic was and how many people.
Yeah, hunting rifle.
How many times people date? There was like a statistic for the amount of people you date through your life.
Right.
You're gonna come across
Oh yeah.
Man and women, you're going to come across people that are, you know, one is going to be crazy for some people, you know?
Mm.
Yeah, I was talking, you remember I was saying about the story I'm going to start writing. See, I'm going between focusing it on a man and a woman, right? And at some point, because it's going to be in parts, the middle part, the middle part was going to be more based on female. And I didn't want a white woman, because you know me, I want it based on someone that I like, and you know, I don't like... I'm not saying I don't like white women, I'm just saying that's not really my preference. I judge again individually, but I tend to have a preference outside of that. So, I wanted it to be, you know, because it's my story.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's still a thing. It's like,
Yeah.
you should do your own thing. If you don't like something, do your own thing.
Oh my.
I'll stop talking for a minute.
Oh, that's what we heard earlier.
This is like...
It was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm annoyed because we're at a place now that even if I do choose a woman who is not of white colour, right?
Yeah.
As a lead, I feel like people are going to think I'm doing it to be PC, and you know that's not me, Ash.
It's
You know,
yeah.
either
you know,
or. I do things for the sake for wanting to do it.
Yeah.
Not for anybody else. So, and I feel like if anything, not that I don't think anything's going to happen with it, but if that was ever a career path I went down, I feel like people would just assume that because I've done that. You remember I was telling you about Star Trek?
Yeah.
How people I watched were not happy with it, and I was like, well, it's not that bad, to be fair.
Yeah,
It's not got politics in it that much. I mean, it does, but it's also partly built on politics.
Yeah.
There's a federation in it, for fuck's sake. You know?
Yeah.
So...
Did I fuck something up?
No, you turned it. That's what was meant to happen. It's
Yeah.
not gone back, has it?
But why? Did I need to do that?
You need that plank of wood. I take it.
Like, is it... Can I go somewhere now because of that?
You go up the wing? Oh, no. No, that's just me being hopeful.
I don't know. Nope.
There's a dark spot
Maybe
there.
there's something under it? Or maybe we go over it.
You do.
Or maybe I moved it away from this bit. Who knows? Who knows? But we got there in the end.
Got there in the end, mate.
Oh. That's not the way to work a box, but okay. Yeah, I
got
guess
your
that
stuff
was
in
it.
That'll do.
That will do. Let's just have a look at this corner. No. Okay. Oh, this rifle's got like a good amount of bullets in it. That's nice.
Is it a rifle? I thought that was the shot.
Yeah.
That will do.
Probably better than the rifle, to be fair. That's not a very big plane, is it?
No.
Alright, so that's where we came down, and I think we go down there. Okay, have a quick look around here, and no. So yeah, going back to your, like,
Yeah, like I
worrying
just
about
feel like
PC.
we're it's the opposite. It's like people are just gonna assume I'm doing something to be PC
Yeah.
when it's not the case at all.
I worry about that for mine. My webcomic, it's got a black lead. It's got all kinds of people in it, actually.
That's dirty.
That was dirty. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just going to do this. Thank you very much.
That motherfuckers don't normally like that.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, and now I'm just going to pop. Ow. Yeah, he
that
totally
counts.
hit me.
Yeah, that counts.
There we go.
See, you played COD, quick scope.
Yes, that's exactly where I got my issues. Not issues.
Yeah,
Where I got my...
rage.
Can they stop hitting me from off screen?
There's
Jesus.
that gamer rage.
Ah!
That's
Get
what
off me!
Like,
Ah. There we go. And there we go. Thank you very much.
yeah, like as someone that is currently doing a webcomic, so when it comes out and anyone is watching, I would advise you, would encourage you to just check it out.
Yeah.
But I mean, like that's what I'm saying. You worry about how other people are going to take things, isn't it? Whether that's how you intend it or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I think getting caught up with how people are going to receive your work is always going to stunt your work.
Yeah.
You know. And that's the case with YouTube videos as well.
Yeah.
Like you worry so much about
saying certain things,
doing certain things. Of course, there are definitely things that you should avoid saying and doing.
Yeah, and you shouldn't just say. I will put that out there,
yeah.
man. There's some things you just shouldn't. You shouldn't be a. You know,
Just
you
don't be a dick.
A dick, yeah, like an actual dick in your
Yeah.
heart. If you're a dick, you probably shouldn't be making videos, man.
Yeah.
Who are these people? Who's like there was a I don't know 2 years ago. It weren't long before Corona. I don't think there was a kid who videoed like he tortured one of his pets or something, and then he got let off, and then YouTube
Really?
allowed him back on for a brief time and got rid of him again.
It's not Leafy's here, is it? No.
I don't think it
no,
was.
that was he was making death threats to people or something. I can't remember.
Like, all that man,
He
just cut
was-
that shit out, man.
Yeah.
So
he was having
you
issues.
don't want it. Just throwing it out there. You don't
Mm.
want it. But no, I mean that in a legit way, man. You don't know who's going to reciprocate that and come do you something cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, people, like we said, people can be crazy. And sometimes the creators are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Exactly. We're all just people.
We're
To be
all
honest,
just
the
people.
creators are probably the more crazy ones.
Yeah.
Artists do have a tendency to be a bit crazy. I was saying how my ex is crazy. I'm crazy myself.
There's nothing
In
wrong
different way.
Yeah, I was going to say,
In a
look,
very different way.
being different, yeah, and being a bit weird or a bit different than everyone else is okay.
Yeah.
You know? But
Is this the right way? If it is, then I don't want to go this way yet. Oh.
many times, man.
Never mind. Oh, I guess I could probably... Yeah, I could still go that way. Let's just not for now.
I'll do.
Oh. Never mind. Let's go back up. Jesus.
I think me and you would do.
Where are you going with that, Harry?
Do well.
Do well. Okay.
You know, reviewing certain things as well. I think we cover quite a few angles of things. You know.
Yeah.
It's something I always wanted to do. I did do some videos before, but I took them down because, yeah, I was not ready to deal with the mental of people looking at me.
Yeah.
Or listening to me, because I don't like my voice. I don't think anyone likes their own voice particularly.
Yeah. See, I've not really had that anxiety too much. Like, throughout university,
That
I
did you
met-
good, that did.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
yeah. Uni did me really good. Not academically, because the course itself was really bad. But I noticed so many people were just so against people seeing their art, and it's such a common thing.
Yeah, it
Like,
is. You're right.
like-
It's worried of criticism or to be judged by it.
Exactly. But how are you gonna get better?
Yeah.
And so I've always.
You can't go anywhere
I've
like
been- Yeah, I've been so lucky in the fact that I've not had that anxiety. That I will... Okay.
that. You're quite. You know what I will give you? You've always been able to be okay talking about it.
Yeah.
You know, and if it's like, you know, what's your opinion on this? And it's like, okay, that, I think this or this, and you're like, oh yeah, you know what? I was thinking that maybe I'll do this instead or something. That's kind of how you've always
Yeah.
been, if anything, you know.
Yeah.
Unless we get really banterish, you know, trusting
Yeah.
me and Stevie, the two that see art a lot.
There
You know, it
will
gets
be
that way, but-
times where I do not fancy a heated debate.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always up for a calm discussion, but like, there's some times where you get quite passionate about
I'm
things.
very passionate about this.
Yeah.
I'm open about
And
that.
I'm
yeah,
just, I'm not about that life. Oh.
What do you feel is more of a heated debate?
Just like getting
In terms of your art?
Oh,
'Cause I know how we
with
get in
my
heat debates
art.
anyway.
Oh, I don't know. I suppose the only thing that you could get in a heated debate when it comes to my art, if you got political. Whereas I don't think that I do in that, but I was thinking with politics in general, if there's a heated debate going on, I'll usually take a bit of a step back.
Yeah.
I'm not up for it. I'm a little bit lost right now.
Reach the top of the
I think-
mill.
I think I might have to go down.
Well, you did that. You went on the other
Yeah,
side.
got the two
Try again.
doors.
Wait, try again. Try again.
Yeah, maybe I missed something.
Maybe it's at the
There's a
top.
door there. Did I have to jump over?
I agree with you in a sense, and it comes from though I think we spoke about this the other day, not in a debate or anything anyway. I think we've come quite full circle on what we agree on.
Yeah.
I think the real debates of us having debates with politics are very much behind us in a sense.
Anything that we don't agree on, we've agreed to disagree.
Yes.
You know?
Well, the way I see it is in terms of way agreeing to disagree is that you have seen an angle, and I have seen such angle, another angle, and
in
I
a different light. or
yeah,
different
and
way.
I don't believe that in any way, shape, or form that you are lying in any sense, because this is what people
Yeah.
need to understand. There's millions of people out there. And sorry, I'm going to get you killed.
Sorry. No, it's me killing myself.
To sit there and say that the problem or something or another is just one thing solely is incorrect. And that's what people tend to argue about.
I tend to change my opinions over time as well.
Yeah, same. If
Right.
I'm wrong about something, I'm quite okay being wrong. I'm not defensive in that sense.
Yeah.
But going back to the art, I would say, is there any time you felt defensive?
Oh, here we
There's a
go.
ladder.
There we go.
In recent years, I would definitely say no, by the way, as an adult.
What, me being defensive?
Yeah, I don't think you have
no,
been,
I've been very open. I'm happy to...
I feel like if you ever do, I feel like, and this is the same with me and or Stephen, as an example, people know. It's normally flipped with a joke,
Yeah.
which I think is okay as well.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. As long as if you're doing criticism of anyone's work, there was a good way of framing it. You tell them something you like about their work. You sandwich your criticism in the middle, and then you tell them something else that you like about their work. And that really softens the blow, especially if it's someone you know that is a little bit more sensitive to criticism.
Yeah. Again, how you do things.
Yeah, it's all about how you do things. The darkness wears her face.
Wow. They would all be getting shot proper now, because that's a threat in my eyes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did not like that woman.
You're going to do what to my missus? Tell her face. It's like in The Office when, what's his name? You know, the CPR. I've just started watching The Office and I
Oh, right. Yeah, I've seen
Dwight.
that. I've seen
That's it on his
that,
face.
that bit, yeah.
Great TV show.
But yeah, criticism. As long as you aren't getting overly heated about your work is just bad.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you can tell me that it is bad.
Crack on, we'll do go for
We'll go for a bit more longer. You can tell me that it's bad because you're not always gonna know what is wrong with a piece, but you can tell me that it's wrong. So that when you're making film or you're making a video game, that is usually the case. You get people in to test
tell
play.
you what doesn't work in a sense.
They tell you, oh, this bit doesn't work, or it just doesn't feel quite right, and you have to interpret that rather than getting them to tell you exactly what's wrong, all the time. It's like you can't expect that of everybody, you know.
My thing is, and I've definitely worked on this and quite aware, aware
You're
with
wary
quite
of.
Yeah, in a. We need to invent a word for that. But I was quite aware and forced it in a sense where if someone had asked me something, I was at the point where I would just answer quite simply, which
Right.
I knew would I didn't know at the time, but know now offends people.
Yeah.
But I've always had that kind of, like I said, that disconnect with that kind of social aspect.
Right.
I've never really understood why people would be offended, because I thought if someone, if I asked someone, they told me, I'd just go, all right, and then I'd try and get to work doing it, because I'm kind of almost self-absorbed in that sense, not in a horrible way. I'm just trying to work on myself, and then but when people ask me something, and I give them the honest answer, it might not have been the answer they were looking for. Or the way I've said it, I'm just like, that doesn't look good, or that not in terms of people's looks or anything like that. Unless we're talking about art, I might have said, oh, that doesn't work, or I don't think that's done very well, that bit, or
and a lot of time,
maybe,
especially with me, not so much these days, is that, and this is a very common thing as well, is that if you give criticism, and then I would be like, oh, this is wrong because of this. This is wrong because of this. I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, that's how I would be. But you just stop making excuses is the end of it. That wasn't a very legible sentence that I kept going, saying, but oh shit. Because I'm getting attacks right now.
nice.
Thank you. You talk for a little bit, Harry. I'm trying to focus on
I'm
this.
just saying, again, it comes down to intent, and it's something, it comes down to, especially people it's, you sometimes need to go through that to understand where you stand and what you should say or how you say it, and sometimes I'll admit as well, even in recent times, I've still had that problem sometimes, even with you and Stephen, because I can't help, and you two know me well enough, that I am a worrier in a sense, and a thinker, right?
Yeah.
And I think, I don't really know if I should say it like this. I wouldn't know how to say this because I don't know how one of you may take it.
Yeah.
Whereas every time now as an adult, when I have ended up saying something, it's actually gone fine.
Yeah.
In a sense, and now that's me worrying.
Yeah. I remember even when me first moving in here, you didn't know how to bring some things up.
Yeah, no, exactly. That was exactly what I thought at first, and it's like. But then, and do you know why? It's because we haven't had that yet.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
It's
a natural part of life.
Yeah, it's a new territory.
Yeah, new territory. Whereas everything else was very smooth sailing up until... I mean, it was still smooth sailing, but the idea was that because we haven't had that and we'd sussed everything else out as friends, which is what's meant to happen, I call it conflict. Not necessarily conflict in a negative way, but there's going to be times when differences... I don't want to say bash heads, because I don't think that's ever happened in that sense, or not since like school, but differences occur, you know?
Uh-oh. This is a difference that is about to occur. You got a chainsaw. Well, fuck you first.
It's very philosophical, but we should have saved this for our podcast, but I'm sure we'll go on for a long time.
I'm sure we'll reiterate.
I'm glad this... You know why as well? Like, there's not much story going on.
Ooh.
Go on, lad.
Ooh, no.
Nice.
Oh, it did.
It's a shame it's so tight, though.
Oh, I did.
I mean, that would be the only time you hear me complain about something being that tight, but...
Okay.
Duck, bro.
Alright, then.
Okay. Good job, health. You see, when I'm talking about these things, I always try and be careful and I try and articulate what I say, whereas normally I'm... it's a shame. I'm not as articulate. I don't think I'm articulate, but I'm more articulate, I would say. Yeah, fuck you, bro.
He's still going through it, though. Oh, bloody hell.
Celebration.
Hey, okay.
I was like an overhead kick.
Let's go.
Start calling them
We
all
got
that.
We chained, we saw, we conquered.
Yeah.
That was terrible. That's such a bad joke.
Should we pause it here and start the next one?
Yeah, I think Chainsaw Man was a good
Way
place
to
to stop. And
There's a light.
Here we go. Goodbye.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. See you on the next one.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
This was episode 8?
Yeah.
It'll be episode 9 next.
8. I would say the more, like I said, I was going to say before you got chained up, the more story there is, we'll relax a bit more while we're just shooting and fucking about. And we just chat, you know.
This game's got a good flow to it in
Yeah.
that sense, is that you'll have your story bits all together and then it goes into gameplay and then story again. And it's got a very nice flow to it. And on that note, goodbye.
Safe.